lovelies, thank you so much for being with me today as we are going to be looking at a case of a young man, 19 years of age, who has gone missing from Lucin, Utah. He was a farmer and his family are just besides themselves right now. They've taken to, the news media everywhere. I think there's also another, like a person who's got like millions of followers, like a true crime podcaster or something. I've actually watched a video just recently where he's actually gone out with his crew to try and search for Dylan, who just basically vanished off the face of the earth. And as we know, obviously just didn't vanish. Something has happened. There's been foul play. The parents believe there's been foul play. And this was a subscriber request, so thank you to that person who brought this case to my attention. It's just so sad because for over a month now he's gone missing. It's about a month now. I think it was the 28th of May this year that, 2022, that I'm doing this reading, that he went missing from his farm. And I mean, when you look at it on the news, like when I've seen just the basics, like I just like to get the basic background, I've seen like a desert. It's like this desert land. And he's got like this trailer that he lives in, and the police have gone there. All they've found, or I think the parents went there and found his boots, which he carries, like he wears the same boots he's been wearing for many years, the same type and brand, but these were new boots. And, upon going to his trailer, they found boots over a hill. I think it was like a big sand hill. And they were going in the opposite direction to like where the rest of his trailer and car and truck and whatever is. And there was someone that had said that there was a guy who looked like he was really high. He had, like he was barefoot. And I think he asked to use a phone or something, and Dylan, let him use his phone. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. He went to ask Dylan for a ride, and Dylan said no, because obviously this guy looked high. He didn't know him, I don't think. So, he did the wise thing by saying no. But apparently in the township there, I don't know, is it called Monticello or something? I can't remember. This is what I mean. Like, it might sound very vague, and I actually like that because I don't want to come in with all this info in my head where I actually formulate my own plan with it or my own idea. I like to leave the reading open, okay, so that I'm not so influenced. But I do look at the background basics, like who it is, where they've gone missing from, and what their name is, etc., like that. So basically what I found out was this guy was asking days later about Dylan and wanting to know about him or something. So it was rumoured, I don't know if it's true, but it was said that the guy had actually gotten a lift with somebody else to Dylan's place, his property, on that Saturday that he went missing. But there's other things going on which is really weird too. I think there was other squatters and people, and there's also homeless people, and there's like meth related things around there as well. I don't know the full story. I'm sure it's a huge bloody thing to go into, but at the moment I just want to focus on Dylan, where he's at, and who may have been involved. So okay, let's get started. So I just want to see just currently I have actually been guided to use these tarot decks today. This is the Morgan Greer Tarot for Dylan. So can we see what's in his physical environment right now, please, Spirit? Where is that right now? Can we see? Okay. The Hanged Man. Okay, so when we see the Hanged Man, sorry, it's this way. People could think, oh, was it a suicide? I don't believe that. I don't feel that with him at all, that he went off and did this to himself. But there could be rope or tree logs or something hanging around like that, where he could be, somewhere that might look even like that structure, okay, with wood like that, with rope hanging, with a bell on it or something. I don't know. I've really got no idea what the landscape looks like. I'm just seeing what it says, because I do tend to look into the cards with my crime readings, much more further into what the cards just show. Physical environment, please, where Dylan Rounds is. Thank you, Spirit. Once again, logs, tree logs. Lots of thin, thick tree logs. It's almost like, is there a tree logging company around there or something, or has there been trees lopped? I mean, when I looked at the landscape, it didn't look like there was any trees. It actually looked like just desert, like flatland forever. I didn't see any trees. So I'd have to go back into that and actually do a case study on this, I think, because I only just saw like the news thing, and then when those people were going around in helicopters, and it's seriously, I didn't see any trees. So that's so weird. So interesting, because we can see like the tree branches have been lopped off this, and then we got the branches here. So it's interesting to me. Yeah. Where is Dylan, please? He's been taken in a vehicle. So he's not buried nearby. He's been taken in a vehicle. And it could be someone who looks like that. It doesn't have to be. But yeah, interesting about the horses too. So I wonder if someone rides horses or has horses or animals. But this is showing me that it is a vehicle. He was taken in a vehicle. Wow, look at the strength. So yeah, I doubt it looks very like tropical over there like that, but you know, mountains and things. But it's interesting, she's putting her hand on the snout and around the jaw and around the throat here. So I'm wondering, did someone, you know, harm him in that way? But also it was a very strong person, a strong male has come in here. And I know there's a female in that card, so there could be a female that knows about it. But we are going to get into that a bit later. But it's interesting, we got a strong vehicle, okay, comes straight after the Chariot. So a strong vehicle, is it a big vehicle? Is it like a truck? Queen of Rods, sunflower. We've got the rod again, the branch. Somewhere hot, okay, because the Queen of Rods is the wands, which is the fire. This is a fire sign as well, and this is the water. Wow, somewhere where there's a very hot environment here. Hang on, they're all just tipping out everywhere. Yeah, so let's get a bit of a story with this, okay? And then we'll get into my crime oracle that I use. And my divine characteristics deck, which will hopefully give us some ideas as to what the perpetrator or perpetrators look like, okay? Dylan Rounds. Gosh, I mean, this is going to trigger some people, okay? Just be aware, and I meant to mention that in the beginning, and I will put a trigger warning on the video anyway. Some of these don't have to necessarily mean that this is how he died, but we don't ever know, okay? So it could be symbolic or it could be literal, but it's showing that there's like a sharp object in the, like being stabbed in the back, basically, being left out in the cold under a starry sky. So it kind of looks like a vast land somewhere. I don't even know. Does it even snow over there? Who knows? I'm in Australia, so I've got no idea with that. I would have to Google it. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, all in like has to fall in line where it has to snow. But it's just very interesting to me that this is like a very starry sky. And I mean, being out in the desert, it could get very cold at night as well. I'm assuming it would. And yes, he could be left out in the open. See how this one's left out in the open. It doesn't have to be, but yeah, it's just interesting that that's coming up. And it could have been also, being this card means betrayal by someone usually that you know. It's a very quick, fast ending. So I feel like if he is deceased, that this was a quick ending, okay, for him. And it's almost like someone did want to get back at him, like a revenge thing. So, very interesting. Very sad for this boy. He's such a gorgeous boy. I've seen his pictures, and I shouldn't say boy, but, you know, I've got a son who's in their early 20s, and so I see it as my baby. And I feel like this boy, this young man, was just like a little, a gorgeous young kid, you know. And I shouldn't say that. I know I sound like I'm condescending, but as a mother, if you're a mother or even a parent, you'll understand it. Like, he's just got this innocence to him. I've seen his photos. I've heard about his story as a farmer. He's just wouldn't even harm a fly. You know what I mean? He's a gorgeous person. King of Pentacles. Someone who, this is around money. Look at this. See how this is the grapes here too. It represents abundance. Where things growing. Is it to do with something like crops growing? Something like that? Drugs? I don't know. Just saying. Money, money related, property related, because what did he grow there anyway? I don't even know what he grew there, being a farmer. I think, well, he said something about a grain truck. So grain, I don't know. But there's something to do with crops. You've got the sunflower, got the grapes, things growing, plants, seeds being planted for things to grow. So it's like the farmland. So this definitely happened from his farmland. This is the mother energy, the maternal energy. Yes. Okay. So is the mother holding back on information, or because this is maternal energy, or is there a female who's holding back on information? Doesn't have to be the mother. Yeah, there's something there. There's something there. I'm not saying it's his mother. You know, I don't want to blame anybody. But there's something they're not revealing, perhaps. And this could be a female who is involved somehow. Two of Wands. Okay, so this is the pathway. Which way do we go down? See the crystal ball? Usually it's a world, actually. Usually it's the globe in the hand, like the world. And it talks about to embark on a journey. Which way do we go? So left or right? This way or that way? Same with the Chariot too. This way or that way? And yes, this reminds me of the person who may have left his boots there to make it look like he went a certain way, and yet they've taken him somewhere else. Also money. Was there something that someone didn't want to cough up to someone else, like money? Moon is the secrets. Yeah, we've got the two dogs there. Very interesting. Wonder if there's like a pond. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's very hilly over there, but this is interesting. The moon shows me that maybe in the moonlight you can see something that can be revealed. It could have been something that happened at night. I actually think maybe they took him while he was alive. I don't know if he was actually killed on site and then taken. I'm wondering if they took Dylan alive. Oh, gosh, we got the heartbreak. Yeah, there's secrets around this, I'm telling you. There's like a cover-up or something going on. I don't know what that is. And then we've got the, what's this one? Four of Cups, yeah, okay. Someone wasn't happy with what they were offered. This doesn't make sense to me because I don't know the story. But I feel like when I see this, that this was a revenge thing. I'm wondering, I think this person knew the family, or at least knew Dylan. That's what I feel. Yeah, the family. That's the family card right there. Celebrations and the star. Yeah, they're hoping for a celebration, hoping for a good future. It can represent, like, look, the stars again. The stars and the moon and the stars. Very interesting. I wonder if there's somewhere, if there's somewhere called Star Road, or an astronomy building, or some kind of building named Moon something or Star something. That would be very interesting if there was, or if there was like a building with like a moon or a star on it, like the symbol. That could be something, or a rainbow even. But it does show me that there's something dark around here. I'm not sure if the family has an inkling or has some knowledge as to what might be there. I don't want to ever blame anybody, you know, if they're innocent, of course. Like, nobody. I mean, the parents always looked at first anyway. The people who are in the family, no matter what case it is, are always looked at first. They may not have anything to do with it. It's just interesting that it feels like there's something, some kind of history, some darker secret here that something's not being revealed, maybe here. Someone had a hidden agenda, I'm hearing. And I'm not saying it's a family, but somebody who's done this to Dylan had a hidden agenda. They wanted payback. I'm hearing the word payback. It could have been to his family or to Dylan himself, but it's like a payback. Yes, and it was very fast. So let me get an idea. Let's get some ideas on this, please, Spirit. Actually, I'll get 3 more cards. Oh my God. We've got the devil here. Now, I don't believe it's Satanism or anything like that, because some people often will say, oh, it's a cult or cult related or satanic sacrifices or any. I'm not sure if it's that dark, but I mean, who knows? Excuse me, but when I see this, I feel drugs. I feel, what's in the middle there? It's a fly, like a fly on the wall. Interesting. And once again, the star symbol. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, I find that so interesting, because I feel like the devil can be related to sex, drugs, could be alcohol, could be temptations for anything, could be addictions. I definitely get the word drugs and money with this for some reason. And we got, yes, the 7 of Cups, which is the temptation. It's the illusion. Oh, yeah, definitely something that's going to make you hallucinate. Maybe even somebody who, it could even be if it was that guy who was high. It could be that, people who hallucinate. Yeah, I'm seeing illusion and hallucinations here. Oh, God. And the 5 of Swords, which is someone who will be out to get you no matter what. They don't care who they bring down in the process. It's an ego thing. It's a selfish thing, tunnel vision thing. And so interesting that they look like they're out in the desert. Yes, there's definitely, oh, wow. I wonder if a sharp object was used. Because, we're getting these swords and yeah, I don't know. Oh, gosh, it's quite a heavy reading already. And I always say to everybody, white light yourselves, take a break, take a breath. Close your eyes, put the white light of protection around you, call in your guides, etc. And yeah, know that you're always safe, but this is a horrible energy coming through right here. We've got Capricorn energy going on there, as well as Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, just so it could make sense astrologically as well for some things. Cancer and Leo, Pisces, Cancer. Very interesting. Got a lot of that going on. Okay, let's have a look here. Short hair shaved. Somebody's got short hair or shaved hair, perhaps. Get some clues around Dylan, please, and his perpetrators or perpetrator or where he might be, please, Spirit. River Creek. Now, I don't even know if there is such thing over there. I'll have to once again look at Google or the landscape because I haven't looked into it yet. But it could even be just a simple little creek going somewhere around there. Bushland forest. Now, that's what I said. I don't think there is bushland or forest around there, but how do I know? Who do I know? I mean, what do I know? Can't even bloody talk. December could be a significant time. We got a pickup truck. So, is that his truck or someone else's? Uniform impersonation, corruption, false. So it doesn't necessarily mean that this person had to dress up in a uniform and impersonate anyone, but you never know. This person could have come there with false pretenses and told Dylan something. Could have been hiding from police. There could be police who are covering up things. Who knows? In a small town, who knows? But look at this. Unknown to police, not in the system, a clean record. Well, it wouldn't be that guy. I think there was one that was squatting with him or on his land or something. Apparently he's a convicted felon or something. So it definitely wouldn't be him, but is there someone else? Maybe a female or someone else who may have info, might not be in the system. Let's see, please. Old car. Interesting. Look at the old car. So does this guy own, or do these people own like an old car that's just kind of like sitting there on the property somewhere, or do they drive an old car? Is it an old pickup truck? Car accident. Wow. So they've been in one, or the car that, the old car that might be there has got a dent in it. Maybe that's something too, a clue. We've got springtime coming through. Got forest path mossy, so I don't know if these make sense at all. Country, wilderness, green, lush. I'm telling you, it doesn't look like that over there from what I've seen. Yeah, well, I'm just going to keep it in mind. You don't ever know how far they've travelled, perhaps. November. Known to police. In the system, criminal record. There's somebody who's unknown. So it doesn't mean they're not a criminal, by the way. This person could definitely be a criminal, but just not be known to police, not be in the system, not have been caught for anything. But someone's definitely known to police in the system. New identity, don't want to be found, fresh start, new life. I don't believe that's Dylan at all. I don't believe that he wanted to just take off and start a new life. I just don't get that idea. But someone else will probably, obviously doesn't want to be found. March and summer, these could all be clues in future. Misadventure, lost. I don't believe that. I don't believe he became lost on his own property somewhere, but that might be the story that someone else had tried to put out there, that he has actually gone and become lost because his shoes were there or just disappeared. Oh my gosh, stabbed, sharp weapon. Theft, look at that, the money. Theft, someone's stolen something, have they? Theft, robber mouse, arrest, court. Yeah, they're going to be arrested and caught. And they could actually be a thief. They could be someone who's got convictions for stealing. This was planned. Oh, God. So this wasn't just someone who, you know, in the heat of the moment, just suddenly decided to, you know, just snapped or whatever. This looks like this was planned. So this person has planned revenge on this, on Dylan, it looks like. Yes, look at that. Secrets, cover up, withholding information. Somebody is covering this. A few people know about this. And they're not talking. Faith, religion, church, spiritual. So somebody could be hiding behind religion. We've got January. So these could all be times, you know, that are significant to when Dylan may be found, or evidence coming through if it will take a fair time to find out. I don't know if it's going to take that long, actually. Yeah, it feels like it'll be a quick arrest. September. October. It's interesting we're getting all these dates. Excuse me, if this person is a criminal, maybe they've got past convictions around these times. August. Oh, look at that. Jealousy issues and personal. This was a personal attack on Dylan and the family. Abandoned old barn shed, isolated. I wonder. Yes, that would make sense if he's been placed in one of those, perhaps. Because I don't know what other properties are around there, but it looks like there's nothing around there. When I've seen, like, seriously, I've never seen, like, I know in the outback in Australia we can have such flat land and it's amazing, but this looks so flat. Like, they didn't look like there were houses or anything for miles. But, you know, that's just a part of it. I saw a drug addict. Oh my God, what did I say about drugs, man? Seriously. Somebody, this is either over drugs or they were high on drugs at the time, possibly are a drug addict, into drugs, sell drugs. Algae swamp reeds. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's anywhere around there. Justice is coming through. I'm loving this. And look, we've got a body of water and a boat, and we've got the word suicide. But I don't believe it's a suicide on Dylan's behalf, but I'm wondering if somebody may actually take their life. Or try and make it look like they have. Guilty knowledge, did the act, cold case. So there could be some parts of this that may not be ever known. It could be a cold case. Money, look at that. I'm telling you, money, drugs. I'm telling you. Female child victim. I wonder who that is. Female child victim. So this person might have harmed someone else in the past. Could be their own child. Motorbike, interesting. Someone might own one. And we've got hitchhiking, picked up, train tracks. I'm not sure what they are. Let's get something else here. We'll get some ideas of perhaps directions and stuff there as well. Okay. So whoop, that one's come out. 35 to 60 kilometers away from his house he is, from the property it looks like here. 35 to 60 kilometers, which I'm going to translate that to miles on the computer. I cannot remember. Oh, hang on. What's this one? Oh, yeah. So it could take hours. So in hours of this reading, there could be new information coming through. All right, we're going to see what direction he might be in. I don't want to say this is exact 100%, but it's just going to give us guidance as to where he might be, okay? Northwest. So he could be northwest, 35 to 60 kilometers, whatever that translates into miles. He could be in that direction from his property. Okay, so I'm going to get right now, okay, do I need one more of these? In May. Beach. So yeah, as I said, I wasn't going to keep doing them because I just didn't know if they meant anything, but where's the nearest beach? Who knows? Don't know. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at some physical characteristics. I do want to get some attributes too, just kind of showing us what the perpetrator may look like. What can we learn about this perpetrator? Sorry about this, stuff is from my candle wax. All right, so yeah, let's have a look. So thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Looking at Dylan Round's perpetrator. There could be more than one, but the main one. What does the main one look like, please? There's curly hair. Dylan Rounds. Under 5 foot, so someone could be very small, very short, has a big family, unemployed, a beard, small teeth, more gum, so they have small teeth. Person responsible for Dylan Rounds, please. Oops. Healthy, so they're reasonably healthy. Right-handed. Younger. So younger than what? I can't imagine they'd be younger than him. He's 19. Maybe younger than what? In their 20s. So that's interesting. Does this person have information? This could be someone else, an accomplice. Oh, that's very weird, that. Athletic. Confident, extroverted person. Stained teeth. Could be a smoker. Makeup, cosmetics. It sounds like a female as well. That like, not that males can't wear it, but I get like what I saw before with the female energy there. I wonder if there is a female energy there. Yeah, look at that, smoker. And someone might have braces. Walks lightly, fast, quiet footsteps. A thin upper lip. Casual dress. A long face shape. False teeth. Okay, so sometimes people with false teeth don't have to necessarily be old. They could have had a sporting injury. They might have had a fight and lost a tooth. Interesting. And then we've got 18 to 20 years. This is so weird. So 18 to 20, I mean, we know Dylan was 19. But this one's saying younger, in their 20s. So is the person that could be responsible younger than what we think? You know, we might be thinking that this person's in their 40s or older than, much older than Dylan. This has come through. Balding, strawberry blonde hair, deep voice, straight eyebrows. And we've got here also an overbite. Maybe that's why they got braces. Could be, doesn't have to be. But it's interesting because usually if you have like a really significant overbite, then that would make sense why braces need to bring the teeth in to straighten them out. This is interesting stuff. Yeah, that one actually said shaved head. Where is it? Shaved head has allergies. Interesting. And face-shaped rectangle. So it sounds like there could be more than one involved here. Older. Oh, well, look at that. We've got a younger guy and an older guy. So this could be a duet. Okay, this could be two people involved in this. Could be a younger accomplice, older accomplice, whatever. Salt and pepper hair. Interesting. Wow, shit. Hang on a minute. They're flying out everywhere as they always do. My gosh, it's annoying. All right, hang on a second. All right, let's just get another idea, and then we'll get some attributes. Okay. Thick upper lip, thin lips. Because before we saw something that said thin upper lip or something. Can't find it now. Thin upper lip. There we go. Thin lips, thin upper lip, and a thick upper lip. So there's two different people, at least. Grey eyes. And we got 5'5" to 6 foot. Okay, so if someone's under and somebody is 5'5" to 6 foot. Small lips. In their 30s. Look at that. Two different age groups here. Has a significant mole. And excellent dental health for somebody. Thick eyelashes and wears hats or caps. So it might not make any sense right now, but later on it could do. Who knows? So let's get a look at some of the attributes now. I'm just going to put these aside. Yeah, I want to have a look if there's any clues coming up in that. I definitely get that drug money vibe. There's definitely some revenge thing going on here as well. I feel like there's... Oh, gosh. Yes, it's personal, guys. This is personal. It doesn't feel like someone's just suddenly come across him. And, like, this is someone who definitely knows him or is acquainted with him. That's absolutely right on there. Someone who may have salt and pepper shaved hair, sandy blonde hair, or was it strawberry blonde? I can't remember now. This is to do with Dylan Rounds, please. You want to know about the perpetrator. So we've got here solar plexus. So in other words, someone who might not have a lot of energy or might have too much energy, might have used a lot of force, a lot of aggression coming in. Very aggressive, actually. A lot of aggressive energy coming through with that. Look at that. Bald. We had someone who was shaved head or balding shaved head. Yeah, interesting. And then we've got here overweight. Someone who could be 50 to 60. Okay, it's another age group. Or it could be 50 to 60 miles or kilometers away from his property or might live nearby. We've got fish. Someone could be a Pisces or they might fish. They might be a fisherman. 25 to 35 is another age group. Once again, could be miles or kilometers. Could be a lean person as well. So two people. One's lean, one's overweight, looks like. We got here also Romania. So it could be any places that come up might be somewhere where they have, they might have family history with that. Like they might have, their culture could be Romanian. They could have been born there, could have grown up there, might have family over there. There could be any kind of thing there. We got heart chakra as well. So interesting, the heart chakra is coming up. Someone might have heart issues. Someone might have a really big gut, being the solar plexus too, being overweight. North Korea could be somewhere. We've got here Australia. Got city. So this person might come from a city. Commitment. So they've got commitments. They might be married, might have a job, like it did say unemployed for somebody. Weekend away. Are they a truck driver? Do they go away a lot? I don't know. Weekend away. Oh, look at that. Travel. Yes, this person travels back and forth. Deja vu. So did they specifically travel to Dylan's property? Or were they already there? Like, does this person travel back and forth a lot? Who knows, like, delivers things? Deja vu. Deja vu is interesting. So has this kind of thing happened before? Was there a very similar thing around this family? We got red. So red, maybe someone wears red or has a red vehicle. Medical issues. We got North America here. And we've got returning love. So somebody could have someone returned to their life. So it could be that they are in a relationship. They might have relationship issues. They might have an ex returning to them. 18 to 25, very interesting, that age range where we said 18 to 20 years before as well, and in their 20s. So someone young, could be miles, kilometers once again. Got secret lover. Wow, that's weird. So did someone have some kind of fascination with Dylan? We don't know. We don't really know that. Maybe like a dysfunctional obsession. A new flame? Don't know. So overseas connection. Maybe this person's trying to go overseas, or they've come from overseas, or they want to go. Moustache. We've got Aries here too. Canada. Oh, look at that. Farm. Yes, this person, this perpetrator, might have even lived nearby on a farm, or on Dylan's farm, even if he was a squatter there. We've got tennis. Austria. We've got tanned, so they could be tanned from the sun. Wears sneakers. Scotland. Drinks wine. And so obviously drinks alcohol. Healthy. It says healthy again. So weird. You wouldn't think a druggo, if it is a druggo, would be healthy, would you? That's just not something I would see in my mind as being healthy. Get some charms quickly for Dylan. So we've got Christmas time here. Something around December. Could be some information coming through around then as well. Could be significant. Did this person move there around this time? Last year, perhaps? Money, money, money. Look at the money. This is to do with money. There's a money thing going on here. And we got the heart as well, which is the heart ring. So it once again shows me that kind of... was there some kind of dysfunction towards Dylan in this way as well? Someone who camped outside, maybe? So it's, likes cooking or camped outside. I kind of see someone sitting outside, maybe of a trailer, having a fire going and cooking something over the fire. That's the kind of vibe I get from this person. This is maybe going to be a little bit of a slow... it's weird because I kind of feel like this could actually go quite fast, this investigation, to a conviction and an arrest, but it feels like it could go quite slow at first. And also it kind of represents, look at this, we see this turtle and we see the top cruises and islands and that. I wonder if this person has come from, somewhere on the coast. Could have been. Once again, it says here, cruises to the heart of Asia. So I'm wondering if there's been travel in this person's life. We've got a baby bottle. So do they have a family? And we got this one, once again, the ship's wheel. So has this person, travelled overseas? It's interesting. We've got the music symbol here. So likes to listen to loud music. I still see like a truck driver, someone driving a truck, delivery truck. I don't know what it is. We've got little feet here. So there could be footprints, okay? Shoe prints, footprints left behind as evidence that may have not been found. Especially in the desert if the winds, storms or whatever, blowing over sand or whatever. But there looks like there is some kind of clue somewhere. Got the fork again here too. So I could go in there with that. Yeah, and so we've got the dragon here as well. So I get the words playing with fire. So this person's been playing with fire. I feel like this has been something that is like a ticking time bomb within them as well for a while now. Like they've been planning this. And it sounds weird saying that because I would have thought that this was just an explosion. Like someone's come across him and just snapped. And I mean, that could have happened. But I feel like, I don't know, I get the feeling of revenge and a plan being put in place. And yeah, it's pretty horrible to think about. I've got the dolphin here. So once again, the ocean connection. The dolphins can represent someone who's playful and cheerful and young. We've got youthful energy here. We've got the dog bone. So someone might own a dog. And I've got the little Bambi here as well. I wonder if someone's got a little child, like a boy or like a little boy or a little girl. Yes, because I'm wondering if they've got like a family. We've got Capricorn, okay, and it says ambitious, which that was Dylan. He was ambitious. He was young, and he had plans in life. He had his farm going for him, and he was reliable with that. And someone wanted to take that away from him, I feel. Yes, I get a jealousy thing, and I feel like they wanted to take over. That's the feeling I get, is that they wanted to take over and have him out of the picture, basically. And we got these, interesting why this is even here, I don't know. But this is called Test Run. Like, this is the Sunday, Herald Sun Sunday Salute to the Don, which is to do with Don Bradman, the Australian cricketer. So was someone into cricket? Did somebody wear a cap like that? Did someone look like that? Okay. And was someone's name Don or Brad? Initial B or D? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Was Dylan into cricket? I don't know. Let's have a look at this. So this does look to me like this was a bond that was cut. So it looks like there could have been some kind of connection with this person. I feel like he had some kind of not a bond. I hate the word bond when it comes to this stuff. Not really a bond, but like a tie, okay? There was a tie linking him to this person somehow. Whether this person just knew of him because of his farm and his whereabouts, maybe this person was one of those squatters nearby, or it could have been that guy who was high on drugs who was seeking him out and had apparently got a lift there. So there's been some altercation or some kind of connection between, Dylan and this person, whoever it is. That's what it feels like. And this one, interesting, it's got an X. It's like X marks the spot. I wonder if where they have placed him, so that they can remember where they've placed him, they might have put an actual X on something. They might have carved it into a tree, or I don't know. It's interesting. So, yes. So this is the rune of freedom. So I feel like... yes, a rune of freedom. So they might feel like they've got their freedom at the moment, and they might be someone who can just be free to come and go as they please and not have any responsibilities in life or any obligations. You know, that would be a squatter, wouldn't it? So we got this one here. So I'm looking at that one. So this one, where was that one? Just having a quick look. Oh, gosh, this is really quite sad. And yes, there's definitely a cover-up and secrets with this. So we've got a big turnover in your life. Might be a new love, new work, new opportunities, or a new life attitude. So this person wanted the opportunity for a new life. So they might have been trying to take it from Dylan, you know, his life. It's almost like that, almost like a shapeshifter kind of thing. Like, it's kind of like that energy of someone wanting to, what's the word I'm trying to get, like mimic you or copy you or turn into you. That sounds bloody weird, but yeah. And I'm wondering if someone has a cat. Don't know what that would be. Yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at this, okay? Maybe if it's a female, her name could be Cat or Kitty. I don't know. I'm going to get some initials. Hopefully we get some. CAFTBZHLUDSREX and G. Okay, we've got the name Rex. We've got T-Rex. So it kind of reminds me of, like, obviously the dinosaurs or whatever. I have no idea what these mean. Does someone have like a tattoo of a dinosaur? You know, it could be anything. Could be anything. Could be a name of a dog's name, Rex. So we've got D-U-G, Doug. Could be someone's name Doug, but it also could be, I know it's not spelt the same, but yeah, it could be Doug. Could be that they did dig a hole, like they've dug out an area to put him in, even though it's weird that one sort of showed he was out in the open, but that could be something. We got C-A-L-F, calf. So are there cows over there? Do they have calves or something on a farm? I don't know. Half? What's half of? Wanted half of something? Stole half of something? I don't know what that is. Half. Got the word ALF. Got X, E-X. Hex. Sex. S-L, we've got seal, S-E-A, no, that's an F, what am I saying? That's an F. Yeah, S-E, sale, to do with money, selling something. We've got leaf, there could be evidence somewhere. Who knows if there's a leaf that came from the property and is now somewhere else. That would be botany or something, wouldn't it? The botanist would have to come in. I can't remember what they call it now. Safe, S-A-F-E. Does someone have a safe? Was the safe stolen, or did Dylan have a safe full of something and they tried to get into it? I don't know. Yeah. Yes. Got Bud, B-U-D. So it could be, buds of like weed, or it could be that they call each other Bud or Buddy, or tried to act like they were his buddy, or buddies of the parents, or who knows. I don't know if they even know the parents. I just feel like there's some kind of payback going on either towards Dylan or his family or both. There's something going on. We got an axe. Sax. So this got the word rude. So it kind of reminds me this person's quite rude. Like they will just come out and say whatever they want to. And I got the word crude. Yeah, very crude person. Very rough around the edges. Doesn't care. Probably been in prison. Excuse me. Yeah, rough around the edges for sure. And we'll just say whatever. Like, we'll just say it. Doesn't care. Yeah. Crag. What's a crag again? What is a crag? Because I'm kind of like getting the idea that he's wedged in between something, but I don't know if I kind of get that idea. Crag. What's a crag? I'll have to look it up. Is he wedged in between, excuse me, like rocks or something? Because I feel like he's kind of out in the open, but he's partly dug in something. We've got the car, so it's definitely gone in a vehicle. He's definitely, obviously, been taken in another vehicle. I don't feel like he's just been buried somewhere close by. I'd be so surprised if he has been, with all of them not finding him anywhere. Car, we've got cat. Interesting, the cat's coming up again. Bat. Does someone have a baseball bat? Hat, look at the hat. And we've also hate. Yeah, this person hated Dylan. I'm telling it's personal. Yeah, it says like hatred. We've even got the word hatred. Look at that. H-A-T-R-E-D, hatred right there. Wow. Yes, it's like been a thing that's been brewing over time. And like a wrath. I'm getting wrath. Yeah, it's just horrible. Horrible this is. Let me get some numbers, see if they mean anything. This could be a number plate number, could be postcode, could be house number, anything. Got number 3, could be their age as well, 30. Got 5 and a 1, 0. Doesn't have to be in any particular order. A number 3, 8, 2 and a 5. So 305103825. This could be dates as well, of like a time, like a date that he could be found. Oh gosh. So the sun, the light is going to shine on this very soon. I feel like there will be news. There may even be an arrest. And the sunflowers again in the background. It's definitely, it looks like to me like there's going to be light shining on this. There's going to be some positive news, okay, coming through. Well, might not be so, I shouldn't probably say positive in terms of him if he is deceased. But there will be light shed on something, on the truth. That's what I feel. That there's justice coming through. He might be found in the daytime. There might be information coming through in the day. And we've also got the 4 of, yeah, someone's holding back information. Now, I know it's interesting I said, like, the mother. I'm not saying his mother, but there does look like there is a female who could be a mother who is actually holding back on information, not revealing everything. So, yes, another word that's come up here I've just noticed. Where is it? D-E, where are you? B-T, debt. Someone's got debts. So is it a drug debt? Is it someone who's got money troubles and unemployed and need money and need to take something from someone? I don't know. I don't know if anything ever was stolen from Dylan's, but there's definitely showing this whole profile of this person being unemployed, maybe homeless, struggling with money, on drugs, maybe selling drugs, high on drugs. There's a money thing going on here. There's a revenge payback thing, personal issue here with Dylan, probably trying to take over his land or house or property, or got some issue with him. It's definitely male. Definitely male. Can I get one more? One more. Well, actually, I want to ask, where can the evidence be found? Hang on. Where can the evidence be found, please, Spirit, around Dylan? Around the people he was fighting with. Okay, it could be people close by whoever he was having an issue with, who had it in for him. Anyone who was fighting around him. Maybe on a weapon, obviously, if there was fighting around with a weapon. The weapon is going to have the evidence, but it's to do with the people who were around him fighting with him, the world. Yes, so could be found anywhere. Could be very vast. Could be evidence vastly around anywhere. Yes, the keys to the secrets. They're going to be revealed. They're going to be revealed. Yeah, the Knight of Rods. Because this was somebody who might think that they've covered all their bases, but they haven't. They're going to get a harsh lesson in this. Yeah. Yes, because there's keys to knowledge, and I think that it is definitely through the people who have had an altercation, maybe fighting with each other around the area, had a fight with him or run in with him. Someone who knows, even if the police know that Dylan has had issues with someone, that's who to look for. That is who to look at. Okay, and it could be someone who is younger or acts younger, immature. Look, it kind of looks like a baseball bat, doesn't it? Yes, has used a weapon for sure. Yep, Page of Rods, younger energy. Look at that. In the desert, my God. Yeah, wow. Yep. So it's around his home, because this is the home. Interesting, another desert thing here. So this is a home card. So it tells me that this younger energy could be Dylan, or it could be an older and younger person who have actually come in and have ambushed him basically on his own property. Because I feel like there's at least two, okay, who, I don't think it's just one person. I get two people. Two people specifically, an older guy and a younger guy, maybe not that far off in age from each other, I'm not sure, but there is this altercation, looks like it's happened on the farm. Yes, and they've taken off with him in a car. I get the idea that there's more than one. So, yes, we want to know where he actually is. You know, there was this barn shed. I'm going to look it up on Google if there's any barns or sheds or anything. Got winter. Accomplice, female suspect. Wow. We said there's a female who knows something. And someone who's got tattoos, okay? They've got tattoos. Might be the male or female or both. Known to the victim. I'm telling you, these people know, they know the family or Dylan personally. It's payback. Law enforcement, police intervention coming in. Good, finally. And this one says held captive, hiding, locked away, hidden. I'm not sure. I'm hoping to God he is alive somewhere, but not being obviously tortured. I don't know why they would hold him though. There's been no ransom notes or anything like that. So I'm not really sure what that's about, that part. But it does kind of show me that maybe they're holding something away. Maybe they've locked away a weapon, like evidence, obviously his body, you know. So he could be under something. As I said, I feel like he could be under something. Look, desert, dry, hot, very interesting. Yes, he's hiding under something. He's been wedged maybe in between a log and something. He's not right out in the open. And yeah, look, clean framed, innocent, clear conscience, set up, scapegoat. So there could be someone else that this person or these persons try to frame someone else, try to make it look like someone else did it, and crime of passion, rage. Yeah, they might be trying to steer the investigation away from themselves and make it look like just a crime of passion, rage, like something that just suddenly happened that someone else did. So interesting. I just pray to God that he's found really soon. Oh gosh, I just saw the word. Yes, I just saw the word. I've just seen the word death. So D-E-A-T-H. I do feel like he has been. So my phone just cut out, but this is going to be the end of the reading now, guys. So let's pray and hope for justice for Dylan. You know, obviously we're going to pray and hope that he's found safe and alive, and is able to be returned to his family. And that's the number one thing. But otherwise, let's hope there's an arrest, or anyway, let's hope there's an arrest and a conviction, and that the person or persons responsible for Dylan's disappearance are put away in jail where they belong. Okay, and I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Please let me know what you know about this case, if there's any updates, what you think has happened to Dylan, and let's just all pray together that there is a good outcome with this. Thanks, guys. Love and blessings.